Everyone thinks that selling coffee is a gold mine, a cute cafe, or a hip little coffee cart right around the corner. Easy money, right? Wrong. Most of these businesses need cash. Today we're going to do an analysis of cafes versus coffee carts and see which of the dreams actually survives. First, let's look at the setup. What's the pain? Number 1, starting capital. With a coffee cart, the starting cost is a little bit lower and less fixed costs. A cafe, at least 6-figure of renovation cost, furniture, and also a long-term lease. Second, about location. Coffee carts are obviously mobile, and a cafe is fixed in one location with a fixed contract. There are pros and cons. The cons of cafes, of course, if the location is not good, you cannot really move very easily. For coffee carts, it's more flexible, but it's totally weather dependent. For example, if the weather is shit, then basically your sales collapses. Number 3, scalability. This applies to both the cafes and the carts. New location means new staff, new permits, new headache. But I do have a counter argument at the end of this video. In general, cafes are more stable in terms of location and is more capital intensive, meaning the upfront costs and also the fixed cost every month is higher. And if you pick the wrong street corner, you're trapped. Hi guys, this is Finance Panda channel. Here we slice open the most popular business ideas and expose the reality behind the hypes. Also, I want to share 200 plus of my own business ideas for free. If you're new here, hit subscribe now. I will save you a lot of time, money and tears before you dive into your next $1 million idea. Market math. Let's look at the numbers. If you have a coffee cart, the overall market in the US is around $500 million per year. And imagine you have 200 cups sold per day, $3 per cup. You probably get $600 per day revenue. And over the year, if you grind almost every single day and the weather is good, you probably will get $150,000 per year revenue. How about cafes? In the US, the total market is more than $50 billion per year. Sounds pretty good. And the average sales of a cafe would be ranging from $150,000 to $400,000 per year of revenue. However, the net profit margin, which is after all the costs including marketing, including HR, finance, whatever it is laser thin. We're talking about less than 10%, which is a very low profit margin by business standard. So the cafe market is huge, but the competition is brutal. And how about the coffee carts? I mean, the market is kind of tiny, but it seems to be more accessible. Solution sketch. So what's the play? For coffee carts, against the mainstream opinion, I actually think that there's a chance to scale it nationwide. At the moment, they look very fragile, weather-beaten, even cheap. But actually what is lacking is a branding. A branding also with IoT, so Internet of Things or data, to choose a better location or better restocking, make everything more efficient and looks nice. I think actually there's a chance. So how about cafes? Well, they are capital intensive for sure, but you might have a chance if you focus on special niches. Think community vibe, specialty roasting, or lifestyle cafe with a particular theme. However, it would be a blood spot against Starbucks and the likes. Not easy. Operations and costs. Coffee carts is a bit challenging because you need to set up every day and then tear it down. You need to bring in the milk, water, coffee beans, and then make sure you have the connection to the mains with a good coffee machine if you want to do an upscale. And also it's quite limited in terms of the menu, what you can upsell. So it's not easy, though I think that maybe you can still upsell something else, but it's not like a lifestyle shop where you can sell stuff, it's just a kiosk. For cafes, there's different challenges. You have the bathroom to maintain, you have the furniture to maintain, you need to meet the fire department standards, etc, etc. And also you have long leases compared with the small kiosks. But the upselling potential is much higher. Not only you can sell sandwiches and cakes, a wider menu, also you can sell accessories, which makes much more profit because people are hanging around in a shop instead of on a kiosk. Risks. For coffee carts, it's obvious the total market size is relatively small unless people change their behavior. Also, it is very difficult to scale it up, and with a national brand, it is very weather dependent and seasonal. For cafes, it is a high risk that you can make big losses if the location is not good, because you have a high upfront cost, for example the renovation, and then you have a high fixed cost every single month, the rent and the staff. So this could be a dream killer for wannabe entrepreneurs with a romantic dream. Kill shot. The dream is a trap. Look at the coffee carts. Yes, it looks cheap to start with, but you're literally fighting with the weather, with the permit, with the logistics every single day. A cafe looks like a lifestyle business, but it is a capital-intensive gamble. Most of the independents won't even survive. So before you sink your life savings into the shiny espresso machine, think clear. Are you trying to chase your coffee dream or a business nightmare? If you want more zero bullshit analysis like this, hit like, subscribe, and share with your friend who is still fantasizing opening his own coffee spot. See you next time.